Okay, it's currently September 7th, which means we are week 13 into Project Summer, the summer project where I aim to lose weight and become a powerlifter. First things first, have we lost weight this week? Well, last week we weighed in at 91.75 kg, and this week we are weighing in at 92.65 kg. The number that won't leave me alone. Week 9 we were this weight, week 10 we were this weight, and now, bloody week 13, we are back to this weight. What is going on? Because that means that last week's 1.415 loss has just became a 1.415 gain. Make it make sense. Because honestly, the only things that I've done different this week is that I missed gym once. I ate at maintenance twice because of family dinners. The only other thing that I can think of is the fact that my sleep schedule, I always say this week, I say every week that I'm going to try and improve it, but I'm just struggling with it, honestly, because I don't want to go on any sort of like sleep pills or medication or chamomile tea to just increase the amount of melatonin in my system artificially. That would just make my circadian rhythm worse and make me reliant on it. So I've been trying to reset my circadian rhythm, but every single time I go to sleep at a normal time, I end up waking up way later in the day. So we're going to knock two birds with one stone. What we're going to do this week differently is we are going to implement a morning walk. Yes, I feel like an old man when I say this, but recently I have been enjoying morning walks. This does two things for me, importantly. One, it gives me a shit ton of sunlight, which means that it tells my body, wake the hell up because it's morning and you need to wake up, right? Meaning that my cortisol levels are somewhat regulated to around 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. And number two, it gives me more steps. On average, in my morning walks, I average around 3k steps, which means that 3k steps is already out the way for the day. And I'm going to make it a daily habit where I'm doing this at least once every single day. Is it going to burn more calories than running? Of course not. But what it will do is just give me the extra edge to reach my step goal. On top of walking, we also now have a new goal. There is a taster session for Brunel Powerlifting on the 3rd of October, which I want to go to, which is basically like, 3 weeks time? And it's not tryouts, obviously, I know that for sure. What I want to go into it with is I want to go into that taster session with the correct SBD form and a okay weight. So I will keep on cutting and I will increase my activity, but I need to just keep in mind that if I get my macros wrong, then I'm really screwed. Because what I could do is I could really just go keto for the next 2-3 weeks. But the problem with going keto and going basically no carbs is that you feel like you're going on mental grit alone. All of a sudden, you're actually pulling 20 kg more than what's actually on the bar mentally because you don't have those carbs. So what I will be doing is trying to eat as minimal amount of carbs as I can while still retaining my fat and my protein stores, because I need protein for muscle synthesis and muscle growth. I need fat for hormone regulation so that I can get hormones like ghrelin in check. Ghrelin is the hunger hormone, as well as my carbs just for pure anabolic lifting. Other than that, I'm more pissed off and motivated by me being pissed off at my weight so I can get this shit done. I hope you guys have a lovely day. I will see you next week. Thank you for watching.